Do we go there? If Al Cleland gets his fucking 2.983, whatever the fuck he needed, looks down the barrel of the camera like I am right now and just goes, Ladies and gentlemen, episode 81, I believe. Finley, is it? It's probably around 81. Welcome back, whatever it is.
Cheers, mate. How are you?
I'm good. I've actually been surfing a bit this week, which is really good.
Have you?
Yeah. I feel like for the first time in a long time, I've found a bit of balance in my life where I'm actually getting to surf.
Do you have anything to that quote that's written on your board up there that I read out yesterday? Is it?
Oh, yeah, we can see it from here. A lot can happen between now and never. I don't know what I was thinking there. Just a young, prepubescent teen looking for insightful quotes to write on your surfboard because you're thinking, well, I used to think I was killing it back then. So that's where that came from.
You were killing it, though.
I thought I was. If I could change one thing, I could definitely dial down the fucktardedness a little bit when I was like 13 to 14. But hey, you live and you learn. Here we are. But yeah, been surfing a bit. What about you?
Not heaps. Surf today. Tried to get you to come. I think my text to you was, I'm at the point. It sucks. You won't like it. But
no, it said it's fucked. Sucks is like a 3 out of 10. It's fucked is a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, and then I think I followed it with, you won't like it, but just letting you know we're here.
Finley, that is the most honest surf report I've ever received.
Yeah, I didn't want to come in and you be like, you didn't tell me. I told you how it was. I set the expectations low, hoping that, if you did come, you might be surprised. You didn't come.
I did not. But from my place, I can just see like a little bit of water. And it's just like, if it's clean, I get going. If it's windy, I'm just instantly tuned out. So I tuned out.
I mean, I caught 3 waves.
Yeah, that sounds incredibly fucked.
Yeah.
Moving on. Merch. There's still some merch available. We've got cream hoodies available, the bone t-shirts.
Yeah.
We've got a few of those left.
A few black tees.
Yeah, but they're running pretty low.
Certain sizes are gone.
Yeah.
I think larges are out, but a few sitting around. But thanks again to Mitchie, made by Plasma.
Yes.
As always.
Caps. I'm wearing the camo black on hold for now.
Yeah, so we've shipped out all of the
Camo.
Everyone's orders have been shipped out. Just the people that have black hats haven't been shipped out. Will contact you probably immediately afterwards on this pod and let you know an update on what's going on there. Everything else is here. But yeah, we had a few people that had black hats which haven't been sent yet, and we'll get to that.
Correct. But if you're after a camo hat, the one that I'm wearing right now, we have plentiful stock.
Yeah.
So let us know. Jump on our website.
Yeah.
Grab one.
Absolutely.
I don't see those lasting too long. They went out the door last time round, so I feel like now that they're here and ready to rumble, then jump on and grab one. Probably not going to last.
100%.
But yeah, big thanks to Mitch for making that all happen. And the countdown's on. We're inside almost a month now until we go. I'm actually fucking jumping at the bit. I've been doing the old cheeky 4E check.
Oh my God.
Not my 4E, the other 4E.
I would hope so.
I check both. But yeah, been checking the surf cams. There's a few actual cams over there in Nika. And you're never going to guess the first time I checked it what it was.
What was it?
There's a full Largo. I shit you not. We're going to the land of the Largos.
Love that. Yeah,
it's either offshore or a little bit windy, like midday, I've heard, and then from like 3 till 6.
Yeah.
Cheeky Largo.
Yeah, my travel anxiety prevents me from getting too excited before I actually get there. But then rest assured, once I'm settled into the accommodation at La Pointe there, I'll be well and truly ready to go.
What part gives you the most anxiety, just so that I can
dial
it down?
There's not much you can do. I just don't enjoy the process.
Rub your feet?
Nah. Don't pour an entire cup of water on me like I've had happen before, and a beer down my shoes.
You were saying you've had only 2 longer flights?
No, I've had like plenty of flights. Like I've go back and forth between, or I haven't in a while.
Oh, the UK, obviously.
Yeah, I used to go back and forth between the UK every few years or so, which is about as long a flight as you can get. But I've had 2 flights recently where one lady who I drew the short straw and had to sit on my own while the rest of my crew, the 3 other people that I was with, sat together. and a lady was watching it, must be watching a scary movie or something, and had an entire cup of freezing cold like water in her hand, and the aircon was on the plane, so it was cold already, and she jumped, got scared, threw that on me. And then on my last trip to Europe, my girlfriend dropped an entire beer down my shoe, and we hadn't even left Brisbane yet, and I had nothing out. Well, everything was underneath the plane, and I had one pair of shoes and one pair of socks, so that was enjoyable too. But
I feel like if you're at the pub and you drop a beer, like you can regather real quick, but when you've got your seatbelt on, like you might have a bag under the seat. It's not a quick scenario to fix.
Oh, it's just a perfect way to like ruin the start of a trip. Like you sit down in the plane, you're so excited, you're like, I'll get a beer, like I'll treat myself.
And you spent probably $14.
No, I think it was all inclusive. So I didn't I think it was like, I didn't pay for the thing, but just having to wear it for the flight. It's not a short flight either. Fair few hours to wherever we went to next. I think it was like, wherever it was, Singapore or Abu Dhabi. I don't know where it was, but not good. So recent form has not been great for me. Hopefully, it's not that though. Like I just don't love flying and light aircraft, which sounds like we're going to be getting a couple of.
Yeah, I think there's one in there.
Terrifying.
What about some LD ruggies? You get around the D ruggies, like sleeping pills? Just zoink you out.
Nah, I used to get that stupid, I don't even know if it works, that rescue remedy. Have you heard about that?
I have not.
It's just like herbal
bit of a gimmick
drops. Yeah, I don't think I don't know. I can't.
I can get you some other herbal drops that'll definitely work. I know a guy. You'll be Zoidberged.
Nah, I like to be alert.
You won't. You'll be the cruisiest motherfucker on the plane when it's going down. Everyone will be screaming. You'll be like, woohoo!
I want to know like where all the exits are, where the life craft is, which part of the ocean we're going to be in when we eventually drop out of the sky. So, no, I'll...
fingers crossed, touch wood. We are touching everything wood in the studio. Nothing bad happens. But yeah, I think we're inside a month.
Yeah.
July 19th.
I'll be so pumped when we get there.
Yeah.
Just not yet.
We're also going to be doing a board review over there for you guys in the YouTube world.
At least one.
Yep, picking up some boards for that tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We'll share a bit more on that. Hint, hint, it's a JS.
Yes.
So yeah, listen, watch out for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming as well.
It's going to be good.
And we've also got a Mayhem fin review coming up soon.
Yeah, it's got some prototypes. Are they prototypes, would you say?
No, they're releasing next month. So they're all done.
Yeah.
That'll all be ready to pretty much be sent out to the shops. But yeah, Mayhem's got a fin coming out. 2 fins, actually.
Yeah,
there's
with FCS.
A driver and a pivot, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
FCS, shout out.
Yep. FCS, obviously. So yeah, we'll be giving those around. So yeah, for you guys that liked the board reviews and the testing of equipment, we've got a bunch more to come.
But if you're coming, and we got time to do it, that's the beauty. We're going to be literally at a surf camp at La Pointe there in both Nicaragua and Costa Rica, or Nicaragua.
Yeah.
So we don't really have much else to do other than go surfing and film content. So that's what we're going to do.
Also, I'm trying to withhold my stiffness right now. I'm picking up 3 new boards this week too.
You are.
Big shout out to Dazza Hanley.
I think this is the first surf trip I've been on where I haven't got new boards to take.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
It's like,
I know that feeling.
I could for sure, but how much of this I have to pay for when I get back.
Feels good when you do it, and then when you come back and you've just got no money, you're just like, oh god.
Yeah.
And you're just pretty much selling them.
I've got like my boards. I'm not complaining. My boards are relatively new, but it is nice to go and wax up some freshies when you get there.
Yeah, it is nice. The only fuck thing is if the airline damages them and you've got 3 brand new boards and they just look like they've been through a meat grinder, then that's where it gets a little eye-watering.
You're going to ride them before you go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're going in a month. I'm not having boards sit there for a month.
I would.
Criminal.
I would.
Yeah, I know. I did this. You did this and you told me and I was not happy about it.
Yeah, I reckon you should. Save them.
Nah.
Save them, mate. All right, I've got a shout-out too.
You have to do your quick shout-out. Yep.
Quick. Why have you said quick?
I just...
I don't like that you said that.
Go.
I feel like this is a worthy cause.
I'll give you the time right now. The floor is yours.
Thank you. So, don't know how good these cameras are, but I've got a little bruise on my face there from last night.
I thought it was a bit of spackfur on his chin. As soon as he came out, I said, some shit on your chin. And he said, no, it's a bruise.
That's a weird place to have a chin, Zach. It's on my cheek, but
true.
okay. So last night, what would we be? Monday the 15th of June. Where's the Gold? The most just dedicated and famous OzTag team in the entire Northern Rivers region went into their semi-final for the winter comp. They split the winter comp into 2 parts. The second part featuring only 4 teams in the Opens division. So
you could have left that part out.
No, but there's more. So we won our semi-final. The other team that would eventually be in the grand final with us didn't lose a game all season. They beat us 2 or 3 times. Last week was the last time we played them. They beat us 10-3. So they smoked us. We rocked up last night. They had a walk through the semi-final. The other team didn't even show up. So they were fresh legs. We played for 40 minutes in a tight clash, you'd call it. We won 7-6 in the end in that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5 minutes later went to our grand final to play the team that had not lost a game all year. We beat them 4-3.
4-3.
And
Did you attribute to the 4?
I didn't score, no.
Did you set a couple up?
I didn't say it. No, not really. Just it was a very defense focused assault on the other team. Zach, we went up 3-0 early, and then they scored 2 on us pretty quickly, and we got a bit scared. And then we just pulled out a little bit of dog, and we came home with the chockies. And the beautiful thing was they all brought their families with them to watch them play, and we had a couple crew on the sideline, but they came from Alstonville.
Oh, so you smoked them, and then they had to go home to their families.
Well, they had to go and look their partners in the eyes and say we're not good enough. But
from all accounts, I heard after you guys won, Where's the Gold won, it was similar scenes to the Knicks versus Spurs in the NBA finals. Like people fucking
haymakers being
shootings
thrown
and everything. Bombs were getting thrown off.
It was close, yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty similar scenes.
We ended up in McDonald's Ballina.
Yeah.
So but like one of the grittiest wins you'll ever see.
I love
and
it.
They may write a book about it one day. I'm not sure.
I'll purchase it and we'll put it up on the shelf here.
Yes, but shout out Where's the Gold. We get a hoodie embroidered, I think potentially with our name on it at least.
Largo times Where's the Gold?
Nah, just Ballina OzTag. But very excited about that to come too.
I like it.
But just needed, I'd promised the lads, start of the season, I said, lads, we win the comp, you get a shout out. So there's your shout out.
Where's the Gold? Well done. Bravo. Looking forward to next year.
Do you know what it's named after?
Of course, the traditional best ever rewarding pokey machine ever.
Correct.
And I'm not talking, I want the one with the buttons, not this touchscreen shit anymore.
Yeah, I want it to have like a little bit of a flicker in the screen because it's that old.
I want the spin button to be slightly half pressed down and you've got to fucking bang the thing. Yeah. That's when you know it's going to be pushing out lots and lots of money.
100%.
None of this trendy new shit. Also, exciting change or update to the pod. We've got a new segment. And this segment has a winner.
Does. We actually have prizes.
We actually have prizes. More prizes.
Yeah.
Got prizes coming out the butthole at the moment, which is good. Now, it's called Comment of the Month, presented by Yullis Brews. We're back in the Yullis camp. We're back to where it all started. Simo, big shout out. Thanks for not leaving us.
Can't even get it.
Yeah.
Yum.
We should probably put that sound into our beat pad here.
Mm-hmm.
And I should probably learn how to say some words. I think I've fucked up about 10 already. But if you're a regular to this pod, you'll know that I'm not very good with words. But back to the new segment as I crack my beer from Yullis. Comment of the month. So comment on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, wherever you listen to your podcast, comment. The best comment, the one that makes us laugh, or it's just like a beautiful comment, or whether it's a true statement, don't know. We'll just kind of pick it.
Yeah.
We're actually going to get Simon from Yullis to help us pick it as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to win a carton of piss.
Yes.
Shipped to your door. Unless you live in Afghanistan, you're not getting piss.
It's going to be Australia.
You got to be 18, got to be Australian. If you meet those 2 requirements and you comment, you also have to follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and you have to subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just,
I know it sounds like a lot, but I don't think I've said it the most efficient way.
No, you haven't. Just follow us whatever you listen to us on, and we'll check whatever the platform is that we get the comment off. We'll check on there. Ideally, follow us on everything. But
nah, fuck it. If they want a free carton of piss, you have to follow us on Spotify at minimum and subscribe on YouTube.
Sure.
It's a clicking of a button.
Sure. All right.
Surely you can do that.
Comments can vary. They can be insults. They can be regarding events that have been going on, surfing events, or even just world events, I guess.
Yeah, and it's not Instagram, guys. This is purely on whatever you're listening to this podcast on.
Correct. And we'll pick a winner, and you'll get an entire carton of beers. Or
is that not the easiest fucking way to get a carton of piss delivered to your door?
Yeah. Well, I guess
some random guy knocking on your door and going, "Happy Friday, here's a carton."
100%. I guess if beer's not your flavour as well, probably, cider or some.
There's cider. We'll have to double check this, but Urban Cactus, we've had those before as
the
well.
little tequilas.
Tequila soda waters.
Yep.
Fucking naughty, those things.
Yeah.
Don't even taste like it just tastes like, oh, you could have 100 of those.
Yeah.
And that's where it just gets naughty at. But so comment, like, subscribe.
Just comment something. Just comment something funny, and you don't have to sign up to anything. You just subscribe, comment something funny. You go in the draw, or not even in the draw. We'll just pick who we think did the funniest comment or the best comment, and then you get a carton of beer.
Free carton of piss delivered to your door.
Is it weekly or monthly?
Monthly.
Yep. There you go.
Well, we only record 4 a week.
Correct.
Sorry, 4 a month.
Correct.
And look, guys, to be blatantly honest with you, there's not a whole lot of comments. So
no, you stand a good chance of winning.
There's a really good chance that if you just click subscribe, click follow, write a comment, "Hey, Zach, you look like a fucking something."
Yeah.
Could get a carton. Like, that is easy.
100%.
So, yeah, let us know what I look like.
Beautiful. All right, let's get into some surfing.
I think we should get into some surfing. I don't think we start any other way.
Oh, let's leave that.
Are we leaving it?
Let's leave it.
Oh,
We'll
I'm
get to that.
so excited to get to it.
Everyone at home knows what we're referring to as well.
Should we edge them?
Everyone will get...
Should we edge them like Tyler edged us?
There's no edging going on there, bro. That was the complete opposite. That's almost close your laptop screen, but we'll get to it.
Yeah, well, all right. We'll edge a little further then.
So we got up to quarterfinal action when we last left you. We did have a few sort of like round 3 or 4 heats or whatever it was left over before the quarters and the men's, but we won't really talk about them. Nothing of overly eventful happened there.
Negative.
But we'll start with the ladies' quarters. So first heat was Gabby Bryan and Nat Lelio. So
it was Gabby Bryan versus Gabby Bryan.
Pretty much. We found ourselves...
And Nat was missing.
She was missing.
She was there but missing.
The conditions for finals day, they did a good job of just completing the event. Pretty fun, not overly pumping.
I'm going to call it
Punta Roca.
Fuck, looked fun the whole event.
Looked really fun, really contestable.
Let's not kid ourselves.
No, winds weren't overly cooperative on the final couple of days.
Who cares?
But it was good
Rippable.
enough. It was good enough, for sure.
Do we need to cast back to Bells?
No. Take this 100%. Gabby Bryan just pieced her up, really, just doing what she does. Those big front side pivot snaps that throw a lot of water. She gets in and out of them really quickly and links a few together, and it's 8 points every single time.
She was just simply got the best waves, and she capitalised as well.
100%.
Goodbye, and Nat.
See ya, and Nat. Heat 2.
Carissa versus Carissa. This was a rinse and repeat.
Poor old Luana Silva in this one.
I do have something to say. Carry on.
Oh, I was going to say she didn't really get going, did she?
She didn't, but fuck, she looked good. As in, like, I really am coming around on Luana's surfing. It looks so much more polished than it did last year.
Mm-hmm.
She did get a good wave here, just didn't really do anything else.
Yeah, so she has, I think it's been in the past a topic that we've talked about with her. She's just not of that elite tier. And I still don't think she is. She's definitely made steps towards it this year and has found ourselves battling in heats where in the past we'd go, you're not even a sniff at. And even winning those heats too. She's been progressing to finals, found herself in the Jeep Leaders jersey at one stage, I believe, which is incredible, really, for everyone involved.
I don't think anyone would have picked that.
No. So, I mean, good on Luana. Not an overly impressive, showing here from her. No real standout moments, but yeah, just really Carissa got going. Luana had a 5, 6, 7, but she needed an 8 at the end of the heat, so never really a sniff at this one.
Can we talk about Carissa's complete and utter gobsmacking drop that she didn't make?
Oh, I missed that.
You didn't see it?
No.
Oh, pretty much go to your kitchen draw, pull out 2 forks, and put them in your eyeballs. Nice. Really smooth.
Yeah.
You've just spilt beer all over you.
Oh, God.
That's all right. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. Carissa paddles out beautiful, like super not groomed, like glassy, sorry. Really glassy wave coming through. Luana goes the first one. Carissa paddles over it, goes the second one. As she's paddling out, it does kind of stand up quite fast and bowl out somewhat. I'd give it like a 2 out of 5 for like difficulty.
Yeah.
And she just, I don't know if it was a positioning thing. I think it was a positioning thing, but she took off and just gets absolutely guillotined. And the wave just spits its fucking head off.
Really?
And she was right there. It was all hers. It was just like being giving a free run at the try line and not tying your fucking shoelaces and tripping over.
Well, at least she still made the heat, right? I mean, was no harm, no foul. But
I don't know, that Jake Patterson would have said.
Well, not at this level, really, isn't it?
Nah, not that. That was like, oh God, that was hard to watch.
Missed that, but probably a good thing I did miss that. Not overly good on Carissa there, but
no, there's just little things where you're like, that shouldn't happen.
We know what happens.
But then she made up for it. Let's be real. So I'm not going to sit here and crucify her for that.
Molly Picklum, Caroline Marks, bit closer of an affair here. Caroline did put up a touch more of a fight. I think they, as you've led mentioned to here, Zach, they were really liking Molly surfing in this heat.
I thought they liked it a little more than I liked it. The 7 I thought was pretty overcooked.
Yeah.
I had it around a 5.5. It just felt like, I don't know, nothing really looked like she was given 100% on that whole wave.
It was like they were rewarding her just use of different maneuvers, like selecting different maneuvers. I think they were, rather than seeing the same old carve down to snap, it was like she was trying to throw a bit of variation in there, although the turns that she was doing weren't overly potent. Like they were pretty soft, slow, sort of like a slowish layback carve. Did get better as the wave went, but I just thought, yeah, look, I think she definitely wins this heat regardless. So
she wins the heat. I think they also admired her, the wave height.
Yeah.
Seemed to be a bit of a theme throughout this whole event, which we'll get into with the men's with, I believe, someone who was dubbed some points. Jeez, I'm fucking all over it today.
Too many beers, mate.
Yeah, 1 beer. Marco McNutt got kind of crucified as well, but
McNutt.
Yeah, McNutt.
Okay.
It's not McNutt anymore.
No.
McNutt. But I did want to just chat about Caroline's stance. Have you noticed it coming in more and more? Like her feet are super narrow.
So by like 2029, she's going to have her feet strapped together.
She'll be Pingu. Just noot. She'll be nooting her way around everywhere. But what I did notice is when her feet, I feel like she has a narrow stance, and that allows her to pivot off the tail, and that's where you're getting that really fast and sharp bottom turn and top turn combination that she's synonymous for. But the nose is starting to like lift out of the water.
I feel like she's almost like tripping herself up at times now with that tight stance. Like when the lip's there and the steepness is there, it's fine because she gets in and out of it well. But then when the section's not quite there, she'll like catch her inside rail sometimes, or she'll like get a bit in front of her board and kind of stumble a little bit. And that probably just comes from, when you have that close together stance, you increase the sensitivity on your board, and it'll pivot a lot easier, but then it just doesn't make you that, I guess, able to absorb change in and out of turns. Like when you have that compressed stance where you've got that equal center of gravity, you're a lot more centered over your board, and you find that little stumbles don't seem to affect you as much. Yeah,
and if you go back and watch this heat in particular, you'll see the nose of the board is sticking slightly upwards rather than like flat.
Yeah.
On rail, like throughout, 2/3 of the board.
Yeah.
And you'll also see it as she's riding through the lumps, rather than carving through it, it's kind of bouncing over it. And you see the nose kind of go up and down. It's like porpoising almost.
Yeah.
I feel like when the waves are small and really clean, you can kind of get away with it.
Yeah.
But what we were seeing here is quite lumpy, sometimes a little bit of light onshore conditions, and 4 to 6 foot. that's where it gets really tough, and it becomes really hard to predict what the board's going to do.
100%.
And there was a few times where it worked.
Mm-hmm.
There was also a few times where it just looked like she was battling it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I did pick up on that a little bit. Didn't notice the progressive closing of the stance so much, but I did notice what you're talking about.
I'm getting the ruler out at Sakurama.
Yeah, see if it's gone in a couple mils from El Sal. Heat 4, Tyler Wright, Caitlin Simmers.
Oh, mate.
Katie dropped the bag here.
She's staring at the ceiling fan still. That was hers. That was hers to take. She would have got the wave of the day.
You know what? It would have been a couple good things would have come out of this heat. One, Katie would have progressed for her sake, would have been probably on her way to a final, potentially even a win. Mm-hmm. Second thing, we would not have had to put ourselves through the claim.
Which we'll get to.
But yeah, that wouldn't have happened. But yeah, Tyler Wright did seem to find some kind of form here. Mm-hmm. I think the work that she's been doing with Dog has definitely boosted her. From where she started this year to where she is now, she does look much better surfer. The only thing you can really attribute that to is her joining Camp Dog.
I think she's well and truly stated that as well. Every post-head interview, Dog's getting the best raps. So
yep,
I reckon it's definitely playing a pivotal part of her recent success.
Yeah, Katie though, had the wave to get an 8 on at least, and just a little bit. Because she's hitting these sections in the most critical spot, there's going to be times where it's just borderline impossible to ride out, and that's just what happened. She had the closeout section, which she seemed to be well over her board, but just a little bit of turbulence on the way down, and she wasn't able to ride out, and that really was the heat. She got I think it was a 5 something, whereas it would have been potentially an 8, and she would have been progressing through quite easily.
Thinking at least a 9.
Yeah, it was
that last term was incredible.
Looking pretty good. Men's, let's jump across. Kanoa Garashi defeats Callum Robson. Really good heat here. Opening exchange 8 and 7.5 for Kanoa and Callum respectively. That's one of the better ways you can start a heat.
I was listening to they had Oscar in the booth for this, and Kanoa started with the 8, and it was a sick 8, and they were like, I think it was Jesse's like, oh, so what do you think Cal's thinking right now? And Oscar's like, oh, he'd be wigging. Yeah. He'd be wigging hard. And it was just so good to hear an honest take, like not that polished jargon that we always hear, like, oh, he's gonna be taking it on board and figuring it out and whatnot. It's like sad as it is, and Oscar did so well. He's like, fuck, he'd be wigging, and wouldn't we all?
Yeah, 100%. I think like that wasn't a back-to-back exchange, by the way. That was Kanoa got going early, Cal sat and waited, which was funny because that was the opposite of what he did against Ethan. But yeah, I think you've got to call it how it is. Oscar's not one to tell fibs, and yeah, someone drops an 8 on you to first wave. It's not good. I've never had that happen and go, oh, I'm all right here.
Oh, that was my whole junior career with Ethan.
Yeah.
All right, the hooter goes, oh, this is a great day. 9.23, Ethan. You just go, are you fucking kidding me? Why?
Yeah.
So I'm very familiar with it.
Yeah. So not great there for Cal, although did fight back well with the 7.5. Kanoa just got surfing, and it got to the point where, Cal needed a pretty solid wave at the end of the heat, and then just nothing really came. He had a few falls, although I don't think the waves themselves held the score unless he did something unbelievable at the end. But yeah, Kanoa just looked really surgical in this one. His technique's so good. I just think he lacks a little bit if he could just find a way to throw a bit more spray, because he has this perfect technique and he's so formed out, even where his hands, like where his arms and that go and where he's looking through his turns. But there's just something a little bit, maybe kind of Eli Hanneman spec, where it's a little bit grommy still. But timing-wise and everything's there. It's just maybe a little bit of lack of spray. Has all the airs and stuff that you need to go to, which kind of nearly got him through a heat later on. But yeah, I don't know what it is with Kanoa. He's so good, and he's kind of come through with Leo and with that Quicksilver crew, Mikey Wright, and they've all had really successful careers. And Kanoa was actually probably the one coming through that everyone was looking at. And then, as it's turned out, he's probably playing, really second fiddle to Leo at this point.
I think it's quad sizes.
Yeah, and potentially.
I'm being dead serious.
Needs to get in the gym.
And this is a stat, like the Japanese stature is just light on their feet, super agile, very quick, lightning
Yeah.
fast. They're not known for being incredibly powerful. And maybe that's what we're seeing. The difference between Leo and Kanoa here is just quadzilla size.
Yeah. Nonetheless, gets through this heat really well in my fantasy team. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Quarterfinal heat 2, we have Marco, McNutt, and Leo, and this is where it got scary for me because Zach had Leo ×2, and
fuck, I'm glad I was asleep for this puppy. I rewatched it and went, oh god! I rewatched it knowing the result, so I was like, yep, sweet, no worries. But this could have gone either way, and I would not be surprised if there's a few pissed off Mexicans and a pissed off Frenchies.
Yeah,
because this one was closer. So Marco McNutt got 13 points. Leonardo Freavanti got 15.93. I didn't have that spread 2 points. Well, almost more. It was almost 3 points more. I had it well and truly within a point.
Yeah.
Happy about the result.
Yeah.
Obviously. But, Jesus, Marco did everything seemingly right in my opinion. I still had Leo winning. I think the power was just too great to not nod towards Leo.
Yeah.
But fucking hell, like if you were new to the sport and you didn't really know what was going on, you'd be like, oh, that guy's fucking awesome. Yeah. He's smoking that other guy.
Well, two big air reverses and I can't even, potentially even 4 outs. I can't remember, but
they weren't.
They weren't. No. Just not regular.
They were. I think that was his Achilles heel here. It's just the same Marco air. The first one was like off a snap section, which was pretty watered down.
Yeah. The
last one was kind of out to the flats a little.
Yeah.
And a little bit more impactful, but at the same time, it's the same air we've seen at Bells.
Yeah.
We've seen it Snapper. We've seen it everywhere.
Yeah. That was for a 717. And yeah, to kind of second your point, I don't actually, no, not even a second your point. I think I definitely had Leo, and maybe because when you have him in your team and you watch it, you're like, oh, I got lucky there. But when me watching it with him not being in my team, I just was going, oh my God. Like when he got that 9, Leo's got this, I don't think he gets enough chockies for his technique. He's got this real silent body like motion where nothing moves out of place. It's almost like stand and deliver. Like he comes down a section, he's just completely still and then unleashes and you're just like, oh my God, where did all that spray come from?
Almost like Alejo.
Oh God, I wouldn't do that to him. I wouldn't do that.
Fucking with you.
Definitely not like Alejo. Like almost like, because we give Ethan all the credit for having this unbelievable technique. And I think just visually, Ethan does look better. But God,
there's no one who looks better.
No, Leo's not far behind him. And I think it's just more so the rigidity of Leo. He's a bit stiffer. He doesn't have that sort of fluidity through his turns where Ethan, all his body's rotations and where his hand placement is and all that, completely perfect visually. Leo's not far behind in the turns he's laying down though. And I think he owes because you develop these relationships as you go through your career. But since his move to Sharp Eye full time, his board looked incredible throughout this entire event.
That one kind of slipped under the radar a little, right?
Kind of. Well, he's been riding them part time for the last
Bradley
few years.
for like 1,000 years.
I think he just select based on which venue is that what he'd ride, and I think mostly Sharp Eye for the last couple of years at least. But God, what we said about Rio on the first day, where his boards look shocking, Leo, to second your stupid little rhyme that made you pick him.
Say it.
No, I won't.
Say it.
I won't say it.
Say it. The people want to hear it.
No, I don't want to. I don't even want to buy into your just
Rio and Rio.
Complete bullshit. And I was
did it fucking work? Rio absolutely sucked balls, but Leo all the way through. I reckon I would have been 1 in 100.
It made me sick.
No, it would have been 1 in 50.
Made me sick to my stomach.
I would have loved to see what he was paying at round 1 to win outright winner.
Yeah, I don't know.
Someone I saw, maybe Green Room Times, put up a story saying someone picked it.
Would have been nice. I don't think it would have been crazy. It would have been like, I'd say 20 to 1 or something. It wouldn't have been ridiculous.
$20 on that puppy.
Yeah.
She in Nicaragua, boys. Woohoo.
But yeah, I think Leo deserves the chockies for his technique and his power that he throws in his turns, and then B, just that relationship he's built with Sharp Eye is just getting better and better, and no one's boards looked better throughout this entire event. I don't think other than his, he looked by far and away the best, and at times it even looked like he was surfing a different location. Like guys spluttering to get around sections, and then he's just standing there and just having his way with it the entire time, like not ever chasing it, just going top to bottom, like 5 times in a row, and you
pick the eyes out of it too.
You cannot deny that. You have to score it, and his 9s and his 8, he had at least an 8 in every one of his heats apart from 1 throughout the event, and it was just came from his wave selection and just
quads. He's got a fine ass.
Yeah.
Mate. Say it as it is, boy. He got a fine ass.
But yeah, congratulations to Leo on beating McNutt, because I was hoping.
Shout out to McNutt though.
Shout out to McNutt.
Pretty good innings. Well done, McNutt.
I see. It got to the point here where Leo was the surfer left in the draw that I wanted to win.
Yeah.
Just like from a personal perspective, but then
he is a good human.
Knowing that you had him in your team was shitting me to tears, and I was just caught in this weird like purgatory where I wanted Leo to win the event, but I also didn't want you to beat me because of a rhyme that you came up with. So
hey, potato. Sometimes it just works.
Look, once he got to the semis, I pretty well knew I was done. And
I had a sneaky feeling after this McNutt heat. I was like, holy shit. Whiteman's picked a fucking 3-legged horse and it's going to win.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, last week in the pod, and I'm pretty sure you can chase the tapes up on this, but I think we said the winner of the Sammy Pupo Leo heat was going to win the event. And it did happen. So,
ladies and gentlemen, we have a crystal ball here.
Yeah. Heat 3, Italo Ferreira, Cali Vast.
Absolute shit.
Yeah.
Not even worth spending a minute on this.
Pretty dog shit heat. I thought, to be fair, the waves deteriorated in their heat quite quickly. First opening exchange, like waves-wise, looked dreamy as, so clean, like not a breath of wind. And then the onshore came up during that one. Cali just couldn't really find one with an open face. Italo struck early.
I think if you're going back through condensed heats and you go, I'd like to watch some heats, if you're looking at Italo Ferreira and he has 10.67, you're instantly skipping past that.
This heat
that tells me he didn't even go to the air, which I don't think he did. No, he didn't make it. He got flogged about 100 times in that, I think.
A few falls just on standard turns for him, but yeah, I wouldn't be going out of your way to check that one out on the replay.
8 stitches didn't look so bad.
No. He's just adaptable, clearly. A little tough nut. Like
full vagina on the leg, and he did not care.
Yep.
And I was thinking there was footage of the lay days. I know that they got a storm front rolled through there. That's why they went on hold, because it went fucked.
Do you reckon that's what the claim was about? Do you think it was a homage to Italo's injury?
Vagina.
Moving on very quickly, Gabriel Medina defeats Al Cleland.
Even worse than heat number 3, although one question, Al Cleland, if you are listening, you're definitely not. I'm pretty sure you need 2 waves to get through a heat. We might clarify that, but I'm fairly confident it's 2.
Okay, for what Zach's referring to here is, so Al started off the heat, and something I noticed very clearly, which I think is now, if you're going to beat Gabby, he's got such a high heat make percentage across the world. I think the way to beat him is you have to control the inside.
And grab his nuts and twist him.
Well, and that. But you got to control the inside from the start of the heat. Gabby hates not having the first wave. For some reason, I don't know what it was, and maybe it was just because I've got Al here, I'm going to beat him. Let Al go the first wave of the heat, 6-1-7. Gabby Medina didn't manage anything over a 4-5 in this heat.
Yeah, he had the best wave of the heat.
He just Al, for whatever reason, and it can happen.
He hasn't read the rulebook. I think he thinks it's like a ABB, best one wave.
Well, I think Gabby's name got him through this one, because Al was probably sitting there going, well, I've got a 6 here. There's every chance Gabby's going to get an 8 on his next wave. So I'm just going to sit and wait for another 6. But then as time ticks down, you go...
It doesn't tick down. They're fucking 30-minute heats.
They are, but then it's pretty slow. We've seen it happen a couple of times this event where
Go ride the rocks. I don't care.
Well, he did on his last wave. You see his last one?
Yeah, I did.
He rode the rocks, bro. He needed a 2.6. He found a wave that I'm surprised even broke, and he rode it all the way to the rocks.
Have you got WSL up there?
I've got it here.
How many waves did Gabby ride?
4. One was a 0.5 though. It was a slow heat. So Gabby had a 4, a 4.5.
He could have taken one of the 4 though.
He could have, but then I guess for Al, he's going, well, this isn't a 6. I'm not taking it. This is a 4. Because then the thing is, like, Al takes that 4 off him. And to be fair, I don't think it was a 4 for Al. Gabby's, I'll get to this because I wanted to make a point of this in a bit. But for Al, like, those waves weren't anything over a 4. So for him, it's like, well, I need to wait for another 6 here, and then I'll put him in a really bad position, knowing who Gabriel Medina is. But then it gets down to the last 5 minutes. You go, oh, okay, well, maybe I don't need a 6 here. I can probably get a 4. But then the ocean goes flat. And then you go, oh, okay, well, something will come. Nothing came. And he finds himself looking for a 2.6 with bugger all time left, and he gets a 1.93.
Yeah,
and he
fact.
rode the wave about as good as you could have. But the fact is that the wave didn't have a 2.63 on it and didn't get through. But my point about Medina was, I don't think there's anyone in the world right now that can like adapt to a wave as well as him. So he had 3 waves in this heat. So he had a 4, a 4.5, and a 4.3. The surfing he was doing on those waves was incredible. And it was almost some of my, like, I don't want to say my favorite waves of the event, because they weren't. They were pretty bad, but the way he surfed them was unbelievable. So tricky. Sections falling left, right, and center. And his just turn selection and his ability to just stay with a wave and just keep juicing it for all it was worth was unbelievable. Probably, look, you can't, the waves were so bad you can't give them any more than that. But like, say that wave had a 4.5 on it, he surfed it to a 4.5. He's completely maxed
He's
out.
the best at doing it.
He's unbelievable.
He's just that good.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll lose that one. And one that he will be going, oh my God, like I could.
It was a repeat of Bells.
I could have been in the friggin' semi-finals at El Salvador, and like
He could have ripped in and not felt guilty about it.
100%. Yeah, he could have had a number of beers after the event. I don't think he feels guilty about it anyway, mind you.
7,000 Corona Zeros.
Yeah. Again, not something he probably even thinks about. That stupid hat he had was a trade for a beer. I found out later.
Quickie would be loving that.
it was
Big Connie just to wear a fucking straw hat. Are you kidding me?
They would have been like trying to get a quickie sticker on it.
They would have been like, there would have been a meeting and they're like, I just know the way those boys kind of think. And I know one of them will message us after this, but I feel like they would have gone, fuck, I'd love to see him in just a quickie script hat like we sent him.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool. So are we going to say anything? Probably not.
Yeah. It is. It was kind of cool, I thought. Like, it just
went from slash and wheat like 2 kilometers inland of the comp and then just straight to the comp and put his rashi on and then went out.
100%.
But so, yeah, pretty shit heat.
Shocking heat, especially for Al. He would have been ruining that one. Women's semi-final action got underway. They had a bit of a break and they got going. This is where my fantasy team completely fell apart.
And it probably shouldn't have.
Probably shouldn't have. I had Gabriella Bryan as my ×2, which Zach did not. That was the only thing keeping me alive through this event. The thought of knowing she can go ballistic at any point and get bulk points as a ×2. She came up against Carissa Moore. She had a really good start, 6.5, and then backed up with 4.83. So not a great backup. But to be fair, up until the last wave, Carissa only had a 4. So you have a 4.83 as a backup with a 6.5. It's pretty good. Like, you're leaving your competitor needing a low 7.
Mm-hmm.
Carissa gets a wave needing a 7.3 or something. She surfs it quite well. Although the judges gave her an 8.17, which I am a salty Gabriella Bryan owner on fantasy for sure. But I think if you compare the 6.5 to the 8.17 as a pretty far, like, the gap shouldn't be that much.
Nah.
I think to be fair, I think she probably got the score. So this whole argument's pointless. But I don't think it was an 8. I think it was like a 7.5. Or just a score. I think she needed a 7.3. It should have been like a 7.43 or whatever score that you can give her.
Similar to Molly. She did everything right on the wave with no intent, no backbone. Just, fuck, get me to the end of this wave. You know, and I've done it before. You're like, fuck, I just want to get to the end.
Yeah.
That's all I care about. Run out of time. This is the one shot. Just get to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt like they rewarded it. And I just went, oh, God.
The only reason I can see a point where they did go so high is that she did surf her wave out the back better than what Gabby did. So Gabby had a couple little sections to go around. Although I thought the work she did through the inside was unbelievable in her 6.5. And I thought what Carissa did, I think Gabby's kind of trended up through the wave and Carissa's trended down.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought the trend up of Gabby was greater than the trend down of Carissa. Look, I think Carissa still wins the heat and Gabby bows out, and that's where my fantasy competition
I
goes.
think for Gabby, she needs to start thinking about different variations of that turn. We're seeing it a lot, and it's powerful, so it's working, but it's kind of beating a dead horse at this point.
Well,
It's
it though?
It's like that tail. I'm not going to say release because it doesn't release, and maybe that's the variation she needs, but it's the back arm drops behind. It's kind of like a jab.
It's a counterweight. It's like a back arm drops back, tail goes out, and it's almost like a layback, but a non-intentional one.
Do you know what it feels like?
What?
When I used to go to the fish and chip shop and play Tekken 5 and you just spamming the fucking button and the other person can't even get a hit in.
Yeah.
You're just going, that one colour button. It's just your fucking character's just whip kicking the other poor bugger in the head.
Yeah.
And they can't get anything in, but it's like you win.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's just this default. It's cool. It's good turn. It's powerful. But fuck, if we really want to elevate the sport, come on. We've just got to start seeing some variation. The likes of Katie Simmers.
Yes, who didn't make it.
Didn't make it.
No.
But she was about to get 9.5.
Yeah.
And she didn't.
To be fair, though, to Gabby, like, if the well keeps providing, then keep going back to the well. If there's water in the well.
Yeah, does she have a Monster contract? Does she have a Red Bull contract?
No.
Point taken, right?
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
Someone else who doesn't have a Red Bull or Monster contract or any contract for that point is the lady in this next heat, which... Let's get to it.
I don't think there's one coming after this, puppy. Hit the button.
Not that one. That's the one.
I was going to go.
Oh, yeah, we can do.
Thank you. Okay, wow. We're here. So this is Molly Picklum versus Tyler Wright. Very tight heat. I felt like Tyler did get the win here.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Didn't love it though.
Oh, yeah, didn't love it. Considering Molly was also my fantasy team, but more so the surf. I struggle to get behind the surfing of Tyler, and I don't know what it is.
I can tell you what it is.
Tell me.
It's the same surfing we've seen since she won at Bells when she was fucking 16.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, I'm throwing Carissa in there too.
Yeah,
they got 1-2 here, and nothing's changed. And I get it. They're the vets of the tour and don't talk shit, but nothing's changed. I'm not saying they're surfing bad. It's still relevant. I just think there's a shelf life coming.
I think the surfing of Carissa, though, is still more valid on today's tour than the surfing of Tyler.
Correct. But they're in the same bucket.
They're in that same mold.
And I feel like we're starting to hear the storyline around, the WSL commentators are saying it's not the changing of the guard yet. Maybe not, but fuck, they've got them in aspects that they're not going to be able to capitalize on. They just haven't figured out how to put it in a heat. The changing of the guard is there. It just hasn't figured itself out. There's a few little bits and pieces behind, the Rashi, behind the heat had started.
Experience.
It's experience. It's putting it into strategy. It's like I'm looking at fucking what Aaron Brooks has just posted on Instagram. 2 air reverses at Macaronis on one wave. Clean as fuck, probably better than what I'll ever do. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
Like, where is it? Ladies, if you want to know how to beat Tyler Wright and Chris Moore, that's it. They're not going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
I just feel like someone's going to have to be the sacrificial lamb here and just start going out and try and do a punts first wave, first section.
Yeah.
Rant over.
Thank you.
Molly, I don't think I provided any insight to the heat at hand that we're talking about.
You did. But it's fine, Zach. It's great points. Well made. Tyler starts off really well. 7-1-7, 5-8-3. Again, not my favourite surfer to watch, although did put a lot of work into her waves. I feel like she almost does, I don't want to call it, they're not mid-face turns. She does get up, but she doesn't ever really get above the lip in her turns. They're almost snap downs rather than like through the lip. And she does that. She loves that tail throw, which is it's almost like a blunt slide. Like it's just this weird little turn that she does that fits in the pocket quite nicely. But
I'm glad she's retired the arm behind the...
Oh, I don't know if she has, man. I reckon we get her in a slow wave. I think we'll see it back.
Men's and ladies, big no-no from me.
I think the fight back of Molly was quite courageous in this one, though. She got a 7-3-3 on a wave that was tricky to surf. It was a big one. It had foam in the face from the set before. She got a score on it and then left herself with not a lot of time but needing a score towards the end. And judges went quite low on it. The wave didn't run very far, but I thought the turn she did on it was super impactful.
I have to disagree. Like, complete opposite.
What?
That big foamy wave. I
Oh.
rewatched it 6 times. There was one section that like was carved out and it was actually coming back at her. And she went completely around it. And I went, that was the biggest section I think I've seen on a wave. Go back and watch it. There's this one part of the wave. It almost gets cut out and comes out at a different direction. And that, you know when you can hit something coming at you?
Yeah.
There was an opportunity like that straight around the bottom of it. And I just went, well, that's how you turn a 9-point ride into a 7.33.
Yeah, I just know like from spending plenty of time surfing point breaks, it's always difficult when there's foam in the face to set your fins. I find
it wasn't that foamy though. It was like a third wave after foamy.
Yeah,
Second wave maybe.
I definitely think she surfed it down. Although I just always give him if I do see that bit of sort of turbulence on the face, like I cut him a bit of slack because it's one thing to look at it what we're doing from through a TV screen, a computer screen, but then when you're
worrying.
Yeah, when you're actually on the wave and you're going, oh, like, there's a lump there, there's some foam there, like it, I can see how you could surf down a wave like that. But you're right in that as a keyboard warrior and a couch potato, looking at it like that, she could have done a bit more critical, or had a bit more criticality, if that's a word, in her turns. And but at that point for her, it was more just like get yourself back in the heat, get a score on the board. Because before that, she had a 3.67 and nothing else. She had 0.6.
But at that point of the heat, she needed to kind of gun for it.
Yeah,
I don't think she was going to break it down over 2. Like you were saying, it was pretty lully.
There was enough time. She got the wave after to do it. She got the 5.5, which I thought probably could have been a bit higher. She got herself into a really good position, and then Tyler got the 6.73.
Let's talk about
afterwards, which
let's get into it.
Finished with what will go down, and this will be the title of the episode: "The Claim That Stopped the Nation."
I could not believe it.
Do you
I think I saw it before you too, and I was just like, "Holy fuck!" No, someone DM'd us.
I sent it to you that morning.
Did you DM us?
No, I texted you and said, "Look at this."
Oh yes, it was you. I remember it.
Look what just happened.
Yeah, that was something else. I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words.
It was shocking. On every level.
I'm usually into this stuff, but that ain't it. That ain't it. I don't get it. She's wearing fucking jeans, bro. She's wearing denim jeans.
The jeans are the least of my worries there.
We're looking at a screenshot on my laptop.
Zach screenshotted it, and we're looking at it right now.
She's wearing. Do you know she's wearing jeans? And then there's undies out the top, like a tradie at work bending over to get something out of his tool belt, and his fucking top of his undies are coming out.
I think that's the top of the pants that she's wearing.
Is that one
like a waistband.
Right. Apologies.
I think,
poor design then, because if that's what it looks like, that's not what you're going for.
That was the least of my issues with this, Zach.
Now, there was a few comments.
Mm-hmm.
This was on WSL's actual YouTube condensed heat page or clip. Disgusting hand gesture by Tyler at the end of her wave. Super unprofessional, especially considering it's a family-friendly show. Another one is Tyler. Ick. So I don't think this one was a hit. I do have one thing to say. I am not for this type of claim, but I am for the athlete showing just a bit of fucking personality.
Yes.
It's lacking dramatically.
Mm-hmm.
The sport is dying out for personality. And I feel like the WSL are starting to come around. And I was very impressed that they left Leo's fuck in an Instagram reel.
There's been swear words at almost every post-final interview this year.
I know that is questionable. I know that there would be conversations going, should we run it? And the fact that they're running it is great. The reason I say this, like I've been watching the basketball a bit, and like the tunnel walk-ins, there's just personality there. Like they're wearing designer shit, and it's just, it feels like it elevates the individual. Maybe not so much the sport, but the individual. But then that in turn brings eyeballs, and it brings, new people to the sport, and that brings money to the sport. I feel like we just need to showcase a little bit more personality. And although this is absolutely disgusting, it brings personality. So like I'm all for it, but I fucking hate it at the same time. So I'm like half chub. I'm half chub. That's what I am. Half chub.
Okay.
Not full chub, half chub.
Yeah. Yeah.
And her reference was just, I don't know. I don't even know why she, like, I don't get it.
Horrific. Yeah. A post went up on Instagram later citing Pride Month as the cause for the claim.
Yeah, I don't get that.
I don't get it. And I don't know. Do you just leave it? Do you need to bring it up again? Because I feel like Tyler tends to create
noise
surrounding,
and it's noise.
It's just different issues and good on her, but like they say, like if you stand for everything, no, if you stand for nothing, you fall for everything or something. I think it's the same, but I think if you stand for everything, you kind of stand for nothing at the same time. Like if
you stand for everything, you got no friends. I'll tell you that.
Well, she does. She puts herself in these positions where, and to be fair, this is a cause that is something that she faces every day.
Pussy power.
Yeah, she is part of the LGBTQI plus community.
Okay, pussy power.
Yeah. Now, the issue I find
Spit it out.
She just puts herself at the forefront of these things, and I think for her, you want to if you're trying to generate interest and you're trying to sort of bring everyone together on this, I don't think an aggressive claim of that nature at the end of a heat when you've just beaten another lady is the right way to go about it. She's had a LGBTQI plus flag on her shoulder. Mm-hmm. I think maybe just a little kiss on the shoulder, or even come in and be like, hey, like this is for Pride Month. Like,
yep.
What she creates this like divisive nature in things that she does, and people want to hate her. People want to hate what she's doing, and I think how she's gone about this probably not the correct way to go about it, if that's her intended purpose, because she's doing it almost like in a way it's like me against you. Like it's like this is a F you to, it was directed at the judges of all people. Like they're not the people you do that claim to. Like
unless you do the act.
Well,
then that might get you through the next one. If I was a judge, I'd be like, oh, okay. Beats the left hand tonight.
An aggressive claim towards the judges of that nature, I just don't think is it. And I think she went about it pretty poorly. And if it's for Pride Month, if that was the intended purpose behind this, not it. To add to this, so Jet Schilling, same claim at Stab High.
Yep.
He got pretty grilled for it, I think, in certain by certain people. His was in a sort of a novelty event, you'd call it.
Was his Pride Month, or just genuinely wants to lick a bit of puss?
Well, I think he was just, I don't know, that was the claim he came up with. Again, like, personally I didn't love that one either, but the difference here is like this is a free-to-air platform. Anyone can watch. Stab High is behind a paywall. There's swearing in the booth. Like, the commentators that say whatever the hell they want. They're drinking beer while the comp's on. Like, it's different scenarios, and while not in great taste from Jet potentially, according to people, I feel like this is, if you have one view of Jets, you've got to continue the same view here. And I think it just makes it a little bit worse for Tyler that it's on a platform where anyone can watch it. Yeah. I'm not offended by it one bit. Like, apart from this is quite shocking to see. Like, it wasn't like something that I go, oh, that's like, you know what I mean? Like, this offends me deeply and personally. That doesn't do that to me. It's just like, I think she didn't need to come out and be like Pride Month afterwards, because I don't think that achieves what she wants it to.
It doesn't link the two.
Nah.
Whatsoever.
Nah. And you got to also make mention of, this is not out of character for the Wright family. I think that was probably a 2-year stint where Mikey Wright, every single caption he put on his Instagram post was some kind of sexual reference.
69.
Well, just no, like his number on his back was 69, which I reckon he would have struggled to get that one across the line. There would have been
how he got it across the line?
Someone's birthday, I'm assuming.
Nah.
How?
Quicksilver is established in 1969,
okay.
and he said it's because Quicksilver was established in 1969.
Yeah, righto.
But he was thinking dinner for two. Don't you worry.
There's form on the board here. Yeah. If you go back a few years ago on Mikey Wright's Instagram, I'm sure they'll still be there. It was just complete innuendo the whole time. Tyler may potentially bringing the same thing here, but again, didn't love it.
It's a big fat no from me, but I love that she brought some personality.
Bring personality.
Hey, we're here talking about it, so it's like, fuck.
Bring. It's
unfortunate now that we can't be monetized for this episode for inappropriate behavior, but sure.
bring the personality, all for the personality. I just don't think that claim's the right one.
No.
Swing
and a miss.
Can we settle on that?
We can settle on that.
Okay.
Tyler, leave that at home. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Interesting to think about, and I don't know. Sounds like WSL were fairly okay with it.
Yep.
I don't believe any fines were put in place.
Do we go there? If Al Cleland gets his fucking 2.983, whatever the fuck he needed, looks down the barrel of the camera like I am right now and just goes, are we talking like fines?
That's the thumbnail right there.
There you go. Anyone who's driving, I'm imitating a big old cock and balls in my mouth, which is fine. You can cut that up and do whatever. Don't even mind. But genuine question, is there going to be some ramifications?
Nah, look, I think
can't really.
They've set the precedent now. That's it. But yeah, moving on from that incident, there was finals to go after this.
Yeah, we're being up for an hour. We're not even there, and we've got
Rio to come to
and fantasy.
Men's semi-finals. Let's get into it quickly. Cronulla against Leo. Scary heat for Leo here. 8.5 on his first wave, which was very well surfed. No, you had to go there. Bigger wave, perfectly put together. Cronulla gets a 4.83 at the start. Leo doesn't take off for another, I don't know, like half an hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
Finds himself in about the final minute, needing a 1.5 maybe.
It was small.
6.
He gets it.
He moves
while
through.
You're watching Leo getting it. You can see someone's feet in the background on the wave behind. He has no idea what he needs, Cronulla.
Yeah. He's just surfing, thinking that he needs a score, and that he did, but didn't even go close. Needed a 6 point.
Didn't go close. He got the score and fell off.
Well, yeah.
Indubitably, he lands that corrupt flip at the end. That's the score.
I don't know. I watched it.
You can't do a corrupt flip and 20 other things on the wave and not get the score.
I watched it as a Cronulla Igarashi fantasy owner, as someone who needed Cronulla Igarashi
6
to beat Leo.
We're not talking 8s here.
I know, but he got a 4 for what he did. That was a pretty novelty section at the end there. It wasn't a big section.
Yeah, but
it was pretty chop-hoppy.
What would have Alejo done? A little ha?
Probably. And
what's that then?
He would have got a 4.3.
So you're giving a little ha, a 0.3.
Oh, yeah, 0.3, 0.2. Might have got 4.2.
It was the score.
I think they would have thought about it, and if it was the score, it would have been just. It wasn't. I wasn't convinced. I had to think about it because I was like, because he pretty well rode out of it. It was close.
He rode out and fell off.
I was just going, oh no, was that it? And I watched the replay, and I personally I couldn't give it to him, based on the air was small. It was on the smallest section of the wave, and it was right down the line, and wasn't a lot in it. Corrupt flip. I don't know. I've never tried one. I'm assuming you probably have, but it's kind of like a fairly easy air for those guys, I think. Double grab. If you get
Alejo.
Well, yeah, sure. Well, I reckon he could probably do
Throw
one.
Ethan in there.
Yeah, but for it wasn't.
That's what I'm saying.
The pump wasn't huge.
It wasn't big, but fuck, we weren't expecting it. Everyone was expecting a little fucking tail slide.
Yeah.
It was an hour wide of that heat though.
Yeah. Semi-final heat 2, Italo Ferret, Gabby Medina.
Pretty boring.
Yeah, the scores were good.
The make rate was about, I don't know, 25%.
I thought
Italo and Medina died both in this heat. They slapped their heads high-speed floaters and fucking full scorpioned.
I thought Gabby nearly stole it off Italo. Italo let him go a wave late in the heat where he did 2 turns and got a 6.5, which not many people did this event. And the wave wasn't good, but Italo still let him go, and he still did it. And then, yeah.
Would you like a Jed?
I've got one still going. Thanks, mate. Italo patiently, though, and in the end of how it all wrapped up, wisely let him go that wave, gets a 6.5, turns the heat, and then Italo goes, all right, I've got a 7.5 on me next one. And that's how it ended up. Italo, in the yellow jersey already, progresses into yet another CT final, which is just, who would have saw that coming?
Who would have picked it?
I've
spilt Jed all over my laptop.
Ladies final.
Do we have to, really?
Carissa Moore versus Tyler Wright. The old guard.
Heaps of big punts in this one.
Let's see how many head-to-head finals or head-to-head heats they've had. There'd be a lot. Holy crap. Guess how many heats they've had together?
28.
Oh, no. 25. But
that was a good guess.
It's a lot.
But they've been on tour since, 2017?
I know, but there's a lot of matchups. And as it stands now, I'm not sure if they've updated this. 16-9 is the breakdown. Carissa leading that one.
I just feel like I want to see something good.
Yeah.
And when you see those two match up, you're like, oh, it's just going to be turns. Tyler's going to throw the towel into a towel slide, and Chris is going to do some nice wraps.
That's what happened.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Saved you fucking 20 minutes, people.
Yeah, no, Carissa, I never at any point really felt like she was going to lose this heat. She looked good all event. And we've touched on, we think that look, this old guard isn't as exciting, but they're doing surfing that's working, and Carissa just knows how to win finals.
But it's working good. Is working elevating the sport?
No, it's not. But for winning this final against someone that you've versed your whole life I think it's enough, and that's what it was.
They need a specialty event at the pool, and I'm not talking like a pool without an air section, like fucking the shit one in Abu Dhabi. I'm talking about fucking stab high times WSL, and just go, if you do a turn, you're getting 0.
Mm-hmm.
You do a layback, you're getting, guess what? 0. Just one. Just one.
Well, they wouldn't make any eats. It'd be
Aaron Brooks would, Katie Simmons would.
Yeah. They'd be winning
Throw
the event.
Sierra Kerr in there. Miller Brown will get a fucking world title.
Yeah, she would if you did a complete world wave pool.
Make it happen, people.
Wave pool tour.
Let's storm the building.
Don't want an entire tour, but I think there's a place there for an event like that.
The only person not happy about this is Betty Lou.
Yeah, for Betty Lou, who said at the start of the year that she thought that
I'm in Betty's camp.
The old guard was going to get smoked by the new guard. Here's your last 4 event winners: Lakey Peterson, Steph Gilmore, Carissa Moore. Okay, Men's final.
Can I say,
Mm-hmm.
Leonardo has nuts the size of mangoes. Letting Italo go a wave with priority 10 seconds ago, big mangoes.
Yeah, for sure.
Just wanted to get that off my chest.
Yeah.
And thinking about mangoes.
Yeah, the final, you just hope to God Leo won this one.
Surely Italo's there going like, hey, you can have this one, bro. Ha.
Just give him something. Throw him a bone.
10 years on tour. Well, 9 or 10. One of the two.
Third CT final. Lost to Jack Robinson at Pipe in conditions that were very subpar. Probably conditions that played into Leo's favour too, considering the prowess of Jack out there.
Leo is the only person to win an event and get second, which I produced the reel to the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, to remind you of how you win a comp and just come in and get second place trophy.
Yeah, a lot of people in the comments there suggesting that Leo actually beat Barron in that one.
That was when Barron got the big pipe one, hey, just going,
yeah,
spat its fucking noonie off.
It was a close fought contest, although plenty of good judges.
Just so many people were like, Leo just won his first event. There would have been fucking T-shirts made up already.
The worst thing for him is that he tied, so he technically did win. He just lost on the Barron had the highest single score. So he came in from that one, as you can imagine.
You won, but you get $50,000 instead of $100,000.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Pretty rattled, I could imagine, and then doesn't see another CT final for another year and a bit. Gets his opportunity here, and it would have been an absolute travesty if he didn't secure the win here, because he was far and away the best surfer throughout this event, going straight from round 2 all the way to the final. No one looked better. I thought the only way Italo was going to beat him in this one is if he went to the air, which he didn't do, which was surprising.
He had a big vagina on his leg, remember?
He did, but I just feel like that's his strong point. And Italo, I think Leo unlocked early from the judges. They sent him these signals that if you continue to do that surfing, we're going to keep rewarding it. And he did it the entire event. And he, as I mentioned earlier, like it looked like he was surfing a different venue at times. He was picking waves that didn't seem like they were accessible to anyone else. And I think for Italo, at that point, you've got to go, well, this guy's in form. He's picking waves just perfectly. What's my point of difference here? Because it's not the rail. I'm not going to beat him on rail. The way I'm going to beat him is by just doing 2 huge stonking back in air reverses or bull roads and beat him that way. And I just thought he didn't go to that. And maybe you're right. Maybe it was as a result of him maybe feeling a little bit fragile post-injury. And if that's the case, then fair enough, because I wouldn't have even gone surfing if my leg looked like that. But yeah, for him to punch through, like, credit Italo there, for him to punch through all the way to the final after pretty bad looking cut to start the event. Good on him.
Also, not a cut where you want to be. Like, a cut like that on the Aussie leg in WA, like, fuck, pretty pristine water. Over there, they had that storm go through.
Yeah.
Shit water.
Yeah. And
we've heard many people getting sick there. Aaron Brooks was sick this event. You dare say it's from the water, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, he grew up in pretty poor water
He grew
quality.
up riding a fridge, so yeah.
And
I feel like he's probably going to live until he's 300.
Pretty much like in a sewer. So like, I think his immunity would be as good as any's.
Careful. Last time you said something about Italo and his poverty upbringing, someone thought you were being racist, remember?
I don't.
Remember that?
No.
And you were like, no, he literally...
Oh, no.
That was, fuck, that
was
reel went
Zancudo.
off. Zancudo Zonte.
The friggin' bodyboarder.
Yeah, and you said something like...
I suggested that he learnt to surf on a fridge door, which he did, or like an esky lid.
Yeah, and someone thought you were being like...
It wasn't racist. It was, I think they thought I'd been derogatory to bodyboarders, calling it an esky lid.
Oh, yeah, but he literally an esky lid.
Yeah.
He actually learnt to surf on one of those.
And old mate couldn't like grasp that I was telling exactly what happened. And he was like, you guys suck. Like, you're just degrading bodyboarders all the time. It's like,
it was the most hateful message. And then you just replied, no, he legitimately learnt to surf on an actual esky lid.
And he never got it. He just took off, like, just really, really strange. But yeah, he did. And he did learn to surf in really poor water quality. So maybe that's where the immunity from any kind of bugs and illnesses come from. But back to Leo, because he's the people's champ here. He is the deserved champion.
Did you hear the on-beach interview?
What?
Blowout City.
What do you mean?
Oh, fucking Leo's voice. It was just, it was just so raw of emotion, but it went super high.
Yeah, okay. Well, and
he was holding back. He was holding, boy. And just, yeah, obviously super emotional for everyone there. But man, that was such a crazy interview.
100%. And again, like,
crazy in a good way.
There's some nice blokes in this tour. He's one of them.
Yep.
He's up there. So for Leo, really good to see him get the win there. And Italo's had plenty. So I mean, for him, it's not going to keep him up at night, I don't think.
No.
He probably would have been surprised he even got to the final regarding everything that happened. So maybe both people come away stoked here. That was the 4th CT matchup they've had. That was the first time Leo's actually beaten him. So the doing it at the right time.
On the board.
Fantasy? Are we going to fantasy? Let's run it.
So out of me and you,
yeah,
we have a winner.
It'd be that funny if we checked and I beat you, but yeah, I definitely didn't.
Let's have a look. So fantasy for Rio. Sorry, no, I don't want Rio. I want El Salvador. All right. The results are in. Remembering, there are prizes for our fantasy. Big shout out to Macaroni Surf Resort. If you are not aware of the winner at the overall season, they get 9 nights accommodation package at Macaroni Surf Resort. It's fucking firing right now. Go on their socials and see it. Manny Granger got fucking real good one at Greenbush the other day.
Yeah.
Anyway, 9 nights, free of charge. Just got to pay for your flights and some small taxes and things like that. We're also giving away a signed jersey from the world champion, men or female, whoever you'd prefer. But for this round, we've also got a Motorino $300 voucher. So if you like the shirt that Finley's wearing and the cap that Finley's wearing, you can buy one.
You can. Well, you don't buy it. You get $300 voucher to get whatever you want.
Well, you still got to buy it because you go on the website and you put it in your cart and you buy it.
Yes.
So you just don't pay.
Yeah, which is perfect. And
all right.
And we also have some for second place.
Second place, we got Mizu Water bottles.
And Layers towel.
Layers towels.
So we'll hopefully we get some people who win that actually won the event, because I think we've had the last few first place hasn't rocked up, so we've just second place or third place even at times has gotten the $300 Motorino voucher, which is like, how good.
That tells us you don't follow us on socials or you're not listening.
Yeah.
So
not on.
Fuck off. But we've got a fresh slate this time. These are some names that I don't recognize that have been winners before. So big shout out, big winner, Nick Chain, 709 points. Nick Chain, message us on Instagram.
Read his team out.
Email, whatever. I don't care. Let us know you've just won $300 Motorino voucher. Second place, SBFC Anderson. Also, reach out via Instagram or email. Third place, DG Surfboards. So that's it. That's your top three.
Let's read out Nick's team.
Okay.
Who won? Click on it.
Because 709 points. Holy fuck balls. All right. So he had Gabriel Medina times 2. Pretty smart.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Pardon me. He then had Italo Ferreira. He had Felipe Toledo, he went pretty shit. He picked Leo.
You'd have to get 700 points.
He picked Leo, and he picked Al, and he picked Brian Perez on the men's. Now, on the women's, he went Carissa Moore, great pick. Gabby Bryan times 2, like you.
Mm-hmm.
Caroline Marks, Tyler Wright. So he picked both first and second on both sides.
Yeah,
that's incredible. Brissa Hennessy, Sally Fitz. They went pretty doggers. So, yeah, that's how you win.
That's how you win. Message us, DM us. We'll put it on Instagram too, just so you can catch it. And we've recorded everyone whose names are in the league now, so you can't just join at the end of the year if you're doing well and win the Greenbush. I mean, not the Greenbush, Macaroni's accommodation stay package. So if you're in the league now, you're locked in and you're in the running. So
yep,
no one else can join.
Now, speaking of the big finale, right now as it stands, 5 events in.
Mm-hmm.
Lizard Surfs is going to Macaronis and getting a signed jersey. It's winner takes all.
What's the difference between him and second?
Lizard Surfs is on 3,093.54 points.
Mm-hmm.
Medina's Simmons. Medina is Simmons. Fuck knows what that is. 3,081. So there's only 10 points.
Wow.
12 points.
They're killing it.
12 points between the two. So, Lizard Surfs, if you're listening, mate, hold on. You might be going on a free surf trip.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be counting your chickens just at event 5.
Fucking, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Plenty of events to go. Let's get into our preview of Rio. We don't have
Rio Vivo Sacarema.
Love it. We have a forecast. We don't have a great idea of what the waves are going to.
No.
And nor should we guess, because we guess and it goes completely wrong.
True.
All you got to know is Sakurema, predominantly left-hand break with a ride off it that Philippe uses quite well to his advantage. I think he's had 4. I think he's the winningest surfer out there with 4 victories at Sakurema. I think one of those coming when they had it down the beach at the right when it was pumping.
Yeah, real big.
But yeah, he's your man really to look at throughout this event. We'll go into our fantasy teams.
I have something about the forecast.
Soon, yes.
If it's sunny, 100% chance of body lotion getting put on. The place is crazy, bruh.
What do you mean?
Mate, it's just chicks galore.
Oh.
Brazil has a ratio, I'm pretty sure right now, I should probably double check this, is 3-1. If you can't get a root in Brazil, there's something wrong with you. None of us, me and Finley, are not getting roots in Brazil. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you're a single man and you haven't had sex in like 3 weeks or 3 months or 3 years, go to Brazil.
Okay. What do you mean body lotion?
Like tanning oil.
Oh, right.
That's what I meant. Fuck.
I thought you meant like getting someone to sunscreen you up or something, sunscreen you back. It still kind of works.
Still kind of works, but all I'm saying, get there if you're on a dry spell or a 40-year-old virgin. Get there.
Beautiful. All right, thanks for Zach. That's probably the most insightful thing you can get from Zach before this event starts. All right, we'll get into our fantasy teams for Rio, and then we'll go and have a look at some of the must-watch heats that are coming up. Do you want to go first, Zach? Have you got yours there?
I can go first. Yep. So for Rio, if you haven't picked a green flag, there's probably something wrong with you. I've doubled down. I've gone Italo Ferreira and Samuel Pupo in Tier A. I don't think there's going to be that many crew going against. I don't. Would you go like a George or a Kanoa or a Leo? Fuck, all solid, but gee whiz, they're just, look at the leaderboard. No. Tier B, I've gone Felipe Toledo and Ethan Ewing. Ethan is after a bit of blood.
Sure.
Revenge.
Sure.
He wants revenge.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Tier C, I went Lukey T. And I'm jumping on the Oscar Berry until he fucking makes a heat.
Sure.
Hear me right now. This is recorded, looking down the barrel. I'm going to be supporting Oscar in Tier C until he makes a heat. And this is going to be it. 100% chance.
I think it's a good chance.
100% chance.
I'm going to
put the house on it.
Yeah. My Tier A on the men's side, I've gone Yago and Sammy Pupo. I've gone for Tier B, Felipe Toledo, Griffin Colapinto. And for Tier C, I've gone Eli Hanneman, Wesley Dantas. Now, you might notice Eli is versing Oscar. This is a hedging technique from me. I want Oscar to win, but if he's going to lose, then I want the other guy on my fantasy team.
Makes no point. No sense, but yeah, sure.
Why?
I don't know. It feels like you just shot your left foot to save your right one.
I can't lose.
Mentally.
No, either I'm stoked Oscar gets through or I'm not stoked he lost, but I'm like, I've got a surfer in the draw and I might beat you.
So dog. Should have jumped on Oscar.
Women's? All right, ladies. Get into the ladies.
I went Caitlin Simmers and Sawyer Lindblad.
Okay. I've gone Gabby Bryan and Molly Picklum.
Like that. Tier B, Alyssa Spencer, Isabella Nichols.
Yeah, Betty Lou and Izzy Nichols.
And then in Tier C, I cannot believe she's in Tier C. It's not the first time she's been in Tier C either. I think she was last year as well. Miss Erin Brooks.
You have to pick her.
Tia Zabrowski. I went the two juggernauts, the little nuggets.
You can't not pick Erin Brooks here.
Yep.
And I've got the same Tier C as you, unfortunately.
Okay. That's look, I feel like our teams are pretty different. Now, hit me with your times two.
I just hate to think who you've gone, and they're probably going to go well. I've gone Yago times 2.
And females?
Gabby.
Woo! Sammy Pupo times 2. Tia Zabrowski again times 2. She's going to fucking wipe the floor with everyone. Mark my words.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I've overlooked Philippe, the winningest surfer here of all time. 4 event wins.
Yeah, we've been through this. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but it does to some extent.
I feel like that last event just proved that this whole fantasy thing is you might as well fucking do auto pick.
Well, there's form on the board. There's going to be events. There's going to be blips on the radar like that last event.
That wasn't a blip. That was a fucking catastrophe.
It was a catastrophe, but there's going to be events where people lose early, and that was one of them. I think
that should be balanced, though. That was just like every heat we thought was going to go that way. It didn't.
Did you pick Philippe?
I did.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's some form going into that. There's some thinking of that form, that previous form in there, Zach, I'm sure. Although the thing I don't love about Philippe, and we'll get into it now, so there's a few heats here I want to touch on. So Philippe makes his heat. He's got the winner of Miguel Pupo, Mateus Hurdy. Now, I suspect Mateus Hurdy will win that one, and that's not someone I want to come up against in round 3.
It crossed my mind. Mateus isn't at the level I kind of thought he... Look, I think for Mateus, when he was on the CS, I was like, this guy's going to fucking cause havoc. But just hasn't got the power there and hasn't got the heat strategy. There's kind of a few things, in my opinion, leaning against him.
Yeah.
Does he have the air game? Probably up there with the top 5 right now. Italo, Medina, Miggy's in there, but I don't think he... Top 4. You know what I mean? Like Yago, Medina, Italo, Griff.
Yeah.
In that aerial sense, he's there. But there's so many so many aspects that he's not there, and I just think it's starting to weigh against him.
Yeah,
just can't really get it done.
This is one event where you can kind of get away with having a few
I will say
lapses.
But fuck, everyone's so good.
Yeah.
It's just, this is a tour. This is a year, even though we don't have John, this is a year that's just, if you have any flaws, someone's going to find it and put it against you.
Yeah. Look, for me, if you're looking to maybe get a little bit of shuffle forward against the pack here. A little Mateus pick in tier B, I believe he's in. You could do far worse than that, and I think I'll be a nervous Philippe owner when that heat eventuates, providing he does beat Cal, which we're assuming he will. It seems to be a bit of a mismatch there between those two. Their strengths are completely different, and I think this leans more into the favour of Philippe than it does Cal this event. But let's just pick out a few interesting heats here. The Sammy Pupo Al Cleland heat would have to have you a bit concerned with him being your ×2.
No. I'm not concerned.
Not concerned?
No.
I'm not
a fan of Al. Big fan of his personality. Would love to have 100 beers with him. He's not ready for the tour.
He
fits every free surf part. Everything about him just screams Mikey Wright. A free surfer who had a dream run, still just doesn't fit. It's still an outlier. Nothing against the surfing. I'm just talking about the style, the heat strategy. Just feels like it's not there.
Sammy Pupo, I'll give you Zach's address. If he does beat you, you know where to come, and you can remove his head because I think he's just put one of the all-time curses on you.
I've just pretty much fucking sucked him off.
Yeah, but you said you're not worried one bit. I wasn't worried one bit, and he beat Griffin last week at El Salvador. I was going,
he's already used his fucking...
How good's this?
Get out of jail free pass. He's already done.
Okay, I have Sammy in my team also, but he's not my ×2. Okay, then moving down the list. Connor O'Leary, Morgan Siblick. Could not tell you which way this one's going to go.
Yeah, it's fucking like complete opposite styles of surfing.
I can't get a read. I genuinely don't know. You could ask me this 10 times.
3 foot down, Morgs. 3 foot up, Connor.
Yeah, but then even like if it's 6 foot and Morg goes left and does some of those back end turns he's got.
The fruity booty of Connor is just too great.
It's a cracking heat. Couple Aussies. I mean, Connor represents Japan, but he's an Aussie as well. And yeah, it's going to be a cracker to watch. The other one I liked was Griffin Colapinto, Jiao. I think Jiao's going to be just desperate for a result, and I think he's due one of those upset events.
Not going to happen.
This could be it. I hope not for the sake of my fantasy team, but potentially not going to happen. And then I think another one that's hard to get a read on. Kanoa Igarashi versus Carl Hauschman. So Carl Hauschman winning the event last year. He's someone that is just extraordinary in punchy left, one Narrabeen, one at, and we use that as a form guide for here, and he won here too. It's like, is he someone you want to verse here in round one, or is he the opposite? Like, I don't know how Kanoa's feeling, but like,
I feel like if you can climb Mount Everest early, it just gets easier on the way back down. But there's nothing worse than making heats going, fuck, and I've got someone coming up. That's like your arch nemesis.
But he's won the event, but then do you look at him as like someone that's really difficult to beat here?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I see, because I look at this list of names, like you got Yagos, Italos, Philippe's, all those ones. And it's like Cole is now kind of presented himself as one of these guys, but I'm also at the same time like I don't think he's not at that level.
Americans are going to hate me for this. Apologies now, but the waves aren't too different, are they?
Maybe not. No, maybe not.
I mean, like,
and if there's any
junky,
size,
wobbly beachies.
If there's any size, his sort of strike rate's going to go up here. I feel if there's any punch in it, he's going to have a lot more advantages compared to Kanoa. But won't be surprised to see a first round knockout here for Cole either. Like it wouldn't shock me at all. Wouldn't shock me in the slightest. Yeah, right. I could definitely see it playing out. That's it in terms of like the men's side. On the ladies' side, can't really see beyond round one because we haven't had the matchups yet. But Steph Gilmore gets Tia Zabrowski, I think not for the first time this year. I think Tia just completely waxes her. But, I mean, world champ, you got to give her a chockies. 8-time world champ, mind you. Alyssa Spencer, Brissa Hennessy, probably the best heat of the round. I don't really know which way that's going to go. I'd probably lean more towards Alyssa.
Thank you.
But Brissa looked like she started to come good in that last event, and that cheeky little air rev that Carissa threw down brought her run short.
I just think Brissa just lacks that spark, that energetic. If it's going to be small, that's it.
Yeah. All right, we'll go through quick rapid fire
Full machine gun.
Full machine gun. Like
Machine gun Kelly, this motherfucker right now.
We've been going for that long. We don't want to take any more of your time up, but we're not going to have any reasoning. We're just going to tell you what we think. Hopefully, it informs your picks.
I'm going to close my eyes and think. I'm not going to think. I'm just going to whatever comes off the noggin.
Ramsey versus Event Seed 36.
Event Seed 36 will beat Ramsey.
Okay. This could be anyone.
They're gonna beat Ramsey.
Sure, I'll go event seed 36. Heat 2, Luke Thompson, Matt McGillivray.
Luke T.
Heat 3, Seth Wesley. Heat 4, Eli Oscar. We got differing opinions here based on the fantasy teams.
100%. Put your fucking house on it, people.
I'll go Eli because I've picked him. Round 2, Jack Robinson, Rio.
Rio and Rio. Rio and Rio.
There's just stupid rhyme for this event. Sammy Pupo, Al Cleland. Sammy. Leo versus Heat 3 winner, which was Wesley.
Who was it? Leo
and Wesley. This is, if you're picking someone from that first round and they could get a win in that second round heat, that's your one there, I feel. And I think that's the most vulnerable, but I'll go Leo also.
Wesley will get like the crowd and like he'll massage his way through and it'll be tight. That first one, the crowd will be like, yeah, fuck yeah. And then he'll go straight into that and just dust it.
I think of the event, of the matchups you can go into, I think that's probably the best one for this venue. Not riding off Leo, he just won the event, but I think never really had much success at Rio. So I'm going
Leo.
I'm going to go Leo also though. Heat 4, Lobby versus Jake Marshall.
Lob.
Heat 5, Connor and Morgan. We kind of discussed this one before.
Connor.
I'll go Connor. Medina versus
Medina.
Heat 2. Yeah, I'm not even going to look. Heat 2 winner.
Oh, is it Oscar?
No, it's Luke Thompson. Medina. Heat 7, Griffin versus Jiao.
Griffin.
Heat 8, George Pittar versus Joel Vaughan. I think Jolie Vaughan's going to win there.
Joel.
I think Jolie Vaughan.
Yep.
Italo Ferreira against Heat 1 winner Italo. Crosby versus Cowley. Crosby.
Okay.
That's the first one we've disagreed on. So if you're doing a multi, maybe,
leave that one off.
Yeah. Ethan Ewing versus Alejo Menez.
Walk through.
Oh my God. You might have just cursed your entire fantasy team.
I don't believe in that shit.
I hope you have. Canoa versus Cole. I'll go Cole too. Although this is one you leave out of your multi. You don't touch that one. Yago versus Heat 4 win at Yago.
I'm pretty sure that was Oscar. Oscar all the way, baby.
Yeah. Are you going Oscar?
Going Oscar.
Okay. Love it, by the way. Would love nothing more.
He's not going to win the event, but fuck, he's going to get out of that round.
Okay.
That might be the one that stops him.
Yago.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We won't talk about that.
Heat 14, Marco and Barron.
Marco.
I think McNutt.
Yep. McNutt.
Philippe Toledo, Cal Robson.
Philly.
And then Miggy Poops, Mateus for me also. All right, ladies.
I won't be surprised if Miggy gets him though.
I will be.
Okay.
Sally Fitz, Vahine.
Sally Fitz.
Oh,
I don't love it.
I hate it all over Vahine.
I don't love it.
Anat versus Aaron Brooks. Nadia versus Yolanda. Nadia. Don't.
I hate it.
Don't.
I hate it.
Don't.
I'm so sorry, Mum. Yolanda Hopkins.
Okay. Isabella versus Francisca Vaselko.
Bella.
Yep. Same. Steph versus Tia.
Wipes the fucking floor with her.
Yep. Heat 6, Alyssa versus Brissa.
Alyssa wipes the floor with Brissa too.
Betty Lou versus Bella.
Betty Lou.
Heat 8, Tyler versus Tatiana Weston Webb.
Tyler.
Oh.
Hate it too.
Tatiana for me. There you go. There's our picks. Do what you want with those. Couple of agreements, few disagreements as well, but
True.
I think for the most part, pretty good. So,
listener cues, people, hit that green button at the top. Yeah, fuck yeah. I love this name. I think this is new to our DMs. Rowan a boat, but it's Rowan and then A and then boat.
Okay.
When do we what do we reckon about Jack Robbo getting sent in by a local? I personally think he shouldn't have gone in, just gone, nah, mate, fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Showing that he went in by a complete spud.
Mm-hmm.
Got to just stand up for what you think is right.
I just don't think you mess with those people over there. You don't know what they're
True,
capable
you
of.
could end up in fucking Cuba.
You don't know
with no legs.
Who you're dealing with. You don't know what's going on. I think you just do whatever you're told, to be honest. Who's booking Changa tickets and who's doing a kind of coffin?
Don't understand.
I'm assuming he means who's going to go and do the Challenger that falls off and who's going to just sail off into the sunset and not bother.
Well, I definitely think we've just seen the end of Geordie Smith. They've quietly just put fucking Matty McGillivray in.
Well, for this year, I dare say he'll get the injury wildcard for next year.
We've figured it out. I say we've. Finley's figured it out. Matty McGillivray got the wild card because he was 33rd. 23rd.
And he got cut, but he was the first one outside the cut, so they've given him the wild card.
Yeah. If anyone's scratching their head there.
Yeah, that's why. So he's also features in this event too.
Yep. Geordie Smith is out already. And I don't think you will see Geordie Smith until 2027 as an injury wild card.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Charles White. Do you think Leo or Ethan will win again this year? Have to pick one. Keep it up, boys. XX. Oh, thanks, Jordan. I think
Leo.
Ethan can.
I'd go Leo. I think go strike while the iron's hot. You get one, you get the monkey off your back, and then you go again, you know?
For both these guys, actually, I lied. None of them will win again this year, but they'll get like a third or a fifth.
Yeah. Ethan just doesn't have the best strike rate in finals. He seems to get close. I just feel like...
You got close at snapper, I tell you.
Yeah, he got pretty close.
You got real close.
That's as close as it gets. But no, I think I look at the back end of this, like who's more likely to win here, Ethan or Leo? I'd probably would say Leo. And then just the back end of the year, I think Leo's a bit more proven in those more solid ways. He's not afraid to have a crack when it's pitting.
Yes, Ethan has got nuts the size of mangoes as well.
Okay.
So there's no point in that. Sorry to burst your bubble. Ian Rossart, can Riss skip Brazil and still win the title? Probably.
Well, we'll do a title.
Actually, no, because
we'll do a
she's got
rankings
a few
check.
shit results.
Let's do a rankings check right now, quickly, just so you know where everyone's standing, because we didn't do it before.
It's green. It's green iguana.
Yeah. So let's go. We'll go men's. We'll go ladies first. So on the ladies side, Gabby Bryan still sits in first, even though Chris has just won the last two events. So Gabby's had consistency across the board. She's in first. Kristen Moore moves up four spots into second. Molly Picklum stays at third. Luana Silva drops to fourth. Lakey Peterson drops to fifth. Soy Lindbad drops to sixth. Katie Simmers still sitting at seventh. Caroline Marks up into eighth. Tyler Wright moves herself into ninth. And Betty Lou is hanging on there in 10th. On the men's side, we have Italo Ferreira. He is in the yellow jersey he's got a third, a first, and a second now to his name. Looking really good. He's 4,000 points ahead of second place, which is Gavin Medina. Leo moves up 6 spots into third, sorry. Yago Dora remains in fourth. Miggy drops down to fifth. Sammy moves up into sixth. George Pittar down into seventh. Kanoa up into eighth. Ethan into ninth. Down into ninth. Griffin down into 10th. So different looking top 10 taking shape here for the men's. I mean, there's the usual suspects in there, but you've got Leo, you've got Miggy, you've got Sammy, you've got Pittar, you've got Kanoa, and you've got, Ethan and Griffin are stalwarts, but the other guys, they're all like, well, okay. So good to see. I like that.
A lot of numbers there for me to digest.
Sorry.
I got there in the end.
Quick fire.
William Nugent. Is there bias on Carissa because of her daughter? If so, is it too much? 100%. WSL's always sneaky to a little side story, a little side quest.
Okay.
Seen it before.
Flynn
and
O'Connor.
The fact that she's in the kids in all the post-seed interviews kind of reinforces the fact.
Yeah. Flynn O'Connor is rare underdog. Matthias Hurdy, and will Fleet finally crack the code this year? Rio, yeah, Matthias would be my underdog, even though he's not in my fantasy team. I think he's a guy that you could put in and it could go really well for you compared to the rest of the row. I think another one could be Joel Vaughan. I think you could throw him in there as an underdog and could just ruin some dreams. Philippe, I think you could probably say he's cracked the code. Multiple world champ. And
he's gone a bit dormant. He went Philippe and then he went Philippe 2.0 and now he's Philippe 1.5.
Okay.
Cam Duke won. Tyler's turnaround to form was pretty amazing, but the claim was fairly rank. Thoughts? Can confirm, Cam. Rank.
Yeah. Just you would have heard our thoughts on that earlier, but yeah, not my favourite claim, that's for sure. Commentators calling Leo is bugging me.
I have heard that a little bit.
That's
I feel like WSL should do a reel and just film all the athletes' face and just say your name. Because another one is Italo. Or Felipe.
I think they're kind of like almost trying
There's no way it's Felipe.
They're trying to like do it in the native or their own language. They're trying to like pronounce it in the way that the Brazilians pronounce it or the Italians pronounce it. But
it's like when the Tahitians got angry about Te Po'o. It's like, yeah, but in Aussie, it's Chopu and it'll always will be fucking Chopu or Tiapu. Like,
Tiapu.
I don't get it.
Are you a Tiapu guy?
I was when I was a grown, but I just got Chopes now. Get out of jail free. Cut that one. Chris Opia, Tyler's claim. What the fuck? Oh, man, you both, brother. That was something else.
It's Brody Jr. or Brody Jr. Is a Brazo win guaranteed? Oh, it's not guaranteed, but it's 99%, I'd say. It's pretty much as close as it gets.
Tom Jughead. How's Italo's immune system surfing till the end in sewer with a gaping hole in his leg? See? I'm not the only one thinking that.
No.
Not a gaping hole. It's a full-blown vagina. It's just been reamed.
Far out. Ben Curdy. Without crowds, Rio's the worst wave on tour. What South American wave replaces it?
Pavones. Oh, it's not South America. That's Central.
I'm not overly familiar with too many South American waves.
Peru? Anything in Peru will do.
Yep. Bit colder, but I'm sure they wouldn't mind throwing a 4-3 on.
The search went to Chile.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be that really good event down there.
Yep.
Go back there.
Does anyone else find the WSL commentary boring when the Aussies / Joe ain't on the mic? Zach?
No, I'm a fan of Chris.
Yeah, Kote's a legend.
And Chris, like, he's very well-rounded. Like, he is still fucking skating better than I've ever learned.
Yeah. He
and
rips.
He's probably twice at our age.
He surfs good.
Surfs good. He commentates. Oh, I didn't even know this. He was commentating, you know, that Japanese game show skate thing, how they have to like ollie over things and land in the water. Commentating that shit. So I'm a big fan of Chris.
Yeah.
Actually, on that, I really enjoyed that they brought Tanner Good down.
Yeah.
It's good for them to say, hey, look, who's a credible voice? Who's close by? Let's get him in.
100%. Yeah.
I think that's a really good thing.
He had a good read on it. Speaking of the devil, Chris Cote, how the hell hasn't Medina won an event this year yet?
Not sure.
He's going to get one. You know that.
Yeah, it's brewing.
It's brewing. He's just
just be brewing.
Mr. Consistent. What's he had? Third, second, third, and then a couple of ninths. So he's there or there. But he's always going to be there or thereabouts in every event he does. There's not one where you look at and go, yeah, no hope.
Will Hardy, is Rio the event Oscar finally cracks it? The first round of doom has got to go. Will, put the fucking house on it, bud. It's happening.
Reese Duncan Jr., how many Europeans have won a CT event? Wouldn't be many.
He was the first Italian.
First Italian, not first European. A lot of Frenchmen have won over the years, I think. Jeremy Flores with couple over the years and couple Pipe Masters to his name. Kelly Vass won Chopes that year.
Yep.
There's a few. Joanne DeFay, a few wins as well.
True.
So, I guess Martin Potter, I don't know. Did he represent UK back in the day?
Yes.
He would have won He would have won a heap of events too. So not the first, but
fuck, he dropped off the map quick, eh?
I think there was some controversies there regarding potential COVID vaccines. I'm not sure. Something in that, right?
Did you get the Barton Lynch treatment as well?
I think it was around that time. I'm speaking out of school here for sure, so don't crucify me. But
TB went on the Barton Lynch show.
Did.
Yeah.
The Stoke Bloke show.
Fucking hell, we got to pick up our act. Owen Kilby, a.k.a. Junior Source. Is this the first time Jet Schilling and Tyler Wright have ever had something in common? Indubitably. They are polar opposites.
Yeah.
I could not pick two further apart humans on planet Earth.
Yep. What else was it? There was one here that I saw. I really wish we got to see Ethan Ewing. Do you think he would have won? I mean, it's hard to say because he lost. So
No,
I don't think he would have won. It didn't seem like his event at all.
Another one for Tyler Wright. What the fuck was that? We're not sure, Adam. Adam Hill 1-1. We are not sure, but we'll happily see the back end of it.
Hamish wants a jingle for El Sal Fantasy, which you've provided him with kindly. So you've gone Rio in Rio, I think.
Rio in Rio.
Was he in your team in the end? You didn't pick him, did you?
I didn't.
You just picked him.
Give me a week. I'll come back with something with sun lotion and knockers, something.
Okay. So give you a week when the event's over, and then you'll come back with
I need time.
Okay. What else we got? A lot here. Can Noz glass job save JS board criticism? Heavier glass equals bigger spray. Gabe.
Saw that. I don't understand.
Noz glass. I think Noz glass jobs may be referring to Noah Dean. Potentially riding heavier boards, I think. I think he rides...
Yeah, he does ride
I think he rides a bit heavier glassing.
Yeah. Rightfully so. His foot would go right through everyone else's board.
Yeah, and I think across the board, a heavier glass job's going to result in less broken boards, but...
The JS thing has been talked about and has been resolved. Jack's boards were damaged in transit. They had slight stress fractures or even cracks. They were, bound to break. So it's not a JS thing.
Yeah. And there was finally, probably just wrap it up here. There's a lot of questions here. Who's more likely to win a title first, Jack Robbo or Zen Robbo? You'd have to say Jack. Jack's going to, I think he'll get one. I think he will.
I like Jack, but there's just nothing telling me that he's going to get it.
I think he'll get one.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, we'll leave you on that indecision there. Thanks for listening again.
And we apologise for Tyler Wright's actions.
Yeah, on behalf of Largo Podcast, we'd like to just say we're sorry and it won't happen again.
But we fucking love you. Thanks for coming.
We'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.